alongside Brian's brain.
What makes a YouTube channel successful? For a lot of people, having a YouTube channel that's successful means getting lots of views. For other people, it's the number of subscribers they have. For the more serious YouTube channels, it's about getting monetized. Admittedly, all three of those things are things that come to my mind when I think about how successful VVork is. But between you and me, my ultimate measurement of whether or not the YouTube channel called VVork is successful is whether I can reach out to even just a single person and teach them something that's going to help them to do their job better, advance their career, and do cool stuff with technology. Again, if there's just one of you, that's great. Now, I actually know because I have the good fortune at times, whether I'm traveling to teach courses around the world or I'm at VMware Explore, there are a lot of different places where people actually walk up to me and say, Brian, you're the VVork guy. You make those videos. You taught me how to do Orchestrator. And it's really heartwarming to hear how, in many cases, not all, but in many cases, they say, that super duper helped. That super duper advanced my career. I get that from the VVork channel. I've gotten that by teaching classes through VMware and in my life before VMware. And that's all great. And I think that's actually probably a pretty common story for instructors who are really enthusiastic. We go into the classroom or we go into live online training or we do things like YouTube channels. But one way or another, the big payoff for folks like me is seeing that light bulb go off above the student's head or the YouTube viewer's head. That's my ultimate measurement of success. But admittedly, I look at the other things. You already heard me talking about the number of views I've got. You already heard me talk about the number of subscribers I have. And quite frankly, I'm proud of those things. But another measurement of success is that thing called monetization. YouTube channels can get monetized. That's never something that I actively pursued with the VVork YouTube channel. I actually did get monetized, but it wasn't something that I had been striving to achieve. It just happened by virtue of the videos being popular enough that I met the minimum requirements. You have to have, at least currently, you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers, and you have to have within the last year, 3,000 hours of view time. That entry point that I made got me monetized. One of the things that was discouraging, I believe it was during that burnout year, 2022, was I got a message from YouTube letting me know that since you've been slacking off, they didn't use those words, but it was basically, since you've been slacking off, we have demonetized you. That sucked. That was really, really, really disappointing, and that led me to continue not creating videos for a while I digested that. Now, I'm getting close again to hitting the numbers to get remonetized. In that process, I've seen, again, crazy numbers within YouTube. When I first started looking at getting remonetized, I had about 2,700 hours of YouTube views in the last year. And then a short time after that, I looked again and I had 2,600 something. And last I checked, 2,600 is less than 2,700. And so even though I've, in the last few months, put out about 30 different videos, my number of hours in the last year was actually going down. There can be a lot of times in working with a YouTube channel where frustration sets in. If you're trying to create a YouTube channel, if you're trying to grow your channel and you're frustrated, you're not alone. I don't consider myself to be the world's greatest YouTube creator by any stretch of the imagination. I'm like a lot of you, just struggling to get on by. So part of what this video series is about is to share my journey. I guess this is my second journey to get monetized, how I'm getting there, why I'm going there, and so forth. So why am I going towards monetization again? Mostly it's to get it back. I didn't really want it in the first place. And quite frankly, I don't want monetization right now or in the foreseeable future to make money. I'm already happily compensated in my job outside of VVork. So this isn't about money for me, but by golly, monetization is something that is viewed as a significant measurement of success. And by golly, I got it. And by golly, I'm gonna get it again. We apologize to the VVork community for that string of obscenities. Please allow us to correct this for you. Significant measurement of success. And I got it. And I'm gonna get it again. If you'd like to help me in my efforts to get remonetized, feel free to go to one of my playlists, such as the recent series called Making REST API Calls. Go to video 1, hit play, and just let it autoplay. That'll crank up my hours. I will get remonetized, and I will celebrate, and I will do it in one of the upcoming episodes of Inside Brian's Brain. Okay, I've got lots more going on in this brain of mine. I, in future episodes, plan to talk with you about what's going on with the VVork YouTube channel, what's going on in terms of the videos I'm creating. Maybe I can show you some of the process of how I create the videos. Maybe I can take you on a tour of the recording studio here. Plus, again, also I'd like to show you things from the YouTube creator perspective. So there's lots of stuff coming up. I will put these special episodes out at an irregular interval. If you are interested in these, watch for future videos in this series. And again, if you can add comments down below to let me know what, if anything, I'm saying here is resonating with you, and or what you've gotten out of videos that you've seen from VVork or whatever. I would like this to be more of a two-way conversation. This is YouTube and I just talk to you, right? No, I want to hear from you guys. If nothing else, even just say hi down in the comments. Let's keep this going. I gotta cut this episode off for now, but we're gonna keep this going, and I promise there's gonna be lots of interesting things that you're gonna learn about that come from between these two ears. Find out why Brian changed his thumbnail strategy in the next episode of
Inside Brian's Brain.